And people go around here raising names of such people and they think we must still trust them too. Having known what these people have done to the organization gets insulted. The leadership gets insulted. In your name, people even threaten to disrupt EFF's conference. In your name, you keep quiet and then you say, we must say loyal. What loyal? You will rather be alone, my brother. My sister, you will rather be alone than to force yourself in a relationship that is not working. I'm using relationship to simplify this disloyalty that we have experienced ourselves. And how do I come to know that this person has known, that one has known about Floyd going? They don't volunteer even after he left. They don't volunteer to come and tell me. They wait for me to come and ask them, did you know? Yes. For how long? For over 2 weeks now. Why did you keep quiet? I didn't see a need for me to tell you. That was a turning point for me with them. They must tell you what was their turning point with me. My turning point with them was when they kept the information away from me. An information that has got potential to destroy the organization, damage its beautiful reputation, and bring it into disrepute. They keep quiet. And then I must talk for them. I must defend them when they could not defend the organization. Hell no. They can go to regrets of the EFF because we trust each other. That's what being an official means. It emanates from trusting each other, not as a friends, SG, but as a person who can be trusted that you will defend the organization under the most difficult position. Imagine if one of these officials had resigned and followed the former deputy president. That's disloyalty. Don't ask me to share a meal with disloyal people. You are asking me to commit suicide. My son, very liberal in his approach. Don't know that, wait. Let's give them chance. What. That's when I tweeted those things of Zuma, those old videos of Zuma. When we got expelled from the ANC, Zuma and the top 6 of the ANC laughing. I said, boys, if they can get you, they will have you for breakfast and laugh about it. You get an opportunity to get to them. You don't use it. These people who sat with Floyd and knew Floyd was going, they were at the center of that planning my downfall. Had they caught me, they would have finished me off. That's how politics work. If they catch you, they will finish you. You catch them, you play with an opportunity. Then you'll have yourself to blame. That's a problem because of this kind of business we're dealing with. Those are politics for you. I said, Ratanang, ask yourself a question. If they'd found me at my weakest, what would have happened to me? I know this because I'm from it. I'm from that. I know all of this that is prevailing. Where I get expelled, the people I grew up with, the people that I shared a meal with, the people that I didn't have to think twice about them. When I called them to come over so that we can form a political party, they didn't come. I slept with 10 friends before I was expelled. I woke up alone because they were never my friends. You are not going to ask me to travel that path again. I'm not going to do it. Never. I'm not going to do it. Not for anyone. I know what disloyalty means. and I can see one when it appears and I can touch it. They would have done that to me when I was young, not now. The only people I feel bad about is their parents, because most of them come from very beautiful mothers who love and support the EFF, and every time we deal with them like that, at the back of our minds is, that mother, that grandmother, that father who took us in as their children. How will they feel about us now? But how will my grandmother feel if they were? How did she feel when they did that to me? Was there anyone there to consider her feelings? As these boys, because there are no girls anyway, as these boys misbehave, I always think about their parents. Because I thought we were loyal so much that we have even gone beyond issues of political meetings. Now we have introduced each other to families and all of that. I'm thinking of their parents. But it's not us. I never initiated any fight with anyone. I never said anyone and said, let's fight so and so. They did that. They went to sit and say, we have to drop him. We have to finish him off. The EFF is still very young, 11 years old. To wake up and say we've got loyal members and loyal supporters is deceiving. Loyalty comes out of longevity. I will not say those things I said in Leanne's podcast because she was very angry, and the national chair came and said, put age restriction on that thing because you say wrong things. It's longevity. It must take long. It must not be quick. Longevity. That's where loyalty comes from. It's like, that's what revolution is. Revolution comes out of longevity. Revolution is numbers. Some people say size doesn't matter. Size. They say size doesn't matter. But in the revolution, size matters. Size. Longevity is very important. As we build this organization, which is still at its formative stages, you must expect the staff riders. You must expect the position mongers who fail to achieve certain things where they are and think the quickest way is through this way. As they fall on the way, you can't say the organization has failed, because out of those experiences, out of that hard-working membership and leadership, loyal and disciplined members are going to emerge. And we're very patient with that process. We are ranking ourselves 10 out of 10. I'm blowing my own horn. TG saying she's not blowing. Hey, these people will not blow a horn for you. You will wait for a horn, it will never come. I'm blowing my own horn. I'm blowing a horn. As Bashabi, when we are in a gathering of the Bashabis, there's always a horn that must be blown to officiate that this is an official gathering of Bashabi. So we did very well. That's why I'm prepared. If they say this team must go back with you, I'm prepared to go back with them. I have no problem, none whatsoever, with any individual who is here, who's a non-performer, who is a factionalist, who's a divisive person, and I can't say that about any of these people. What they do after that is their own issues, because I had a discussion with the SG when Cape Town and about Floyd, and I said, Floyd must come back. I don't see anything. If Floyd was not there, we didn't have to impress him. We were sitting, I was drinking, coffee. SG was drinking hard things as usual because I don't do. And we were talking generally, and that's why I asked him, where does this one come from? Because even in the most private, useless, meaningless conversation, there's never been anything like that. Whatever they do, it will be out of their own judgment. He says, I'm not his brother, but I regarded him as my brother. If he doesn't feel the same about me, it's his own problem. So I did everything for him as a brother. I did. And I must be challenged one day and pushed. I will talk. Don't push me. So, what we are doing here as colleagues is to deliver a mandate of 5 years in 3 years. Divisive leader should have asked for 2 more years. We're supposed to sit here for 7 years, national chair, because we lost our 2 years. We didn't do anything in 2 years. But even in that 2 years, the EFF was the most active political organization, used innovation, creative methods to make sure that we keep our members abreast and informed of what is going to happen. We went as far as defying the COVID laws and went to fight for George Floyd under COVID. It's us. We went to fight for opening of stadiums under very difficult conditions, because we never said, no, guys, it's justifiable for us to stay at home. We felt very bad because we are hard workers. When there is no work, we feel bad. We want to work. Racism in Brackenfell in Cape Town. It was us during difficult times of COVID. So 2 years we haven't worked. Yet we worked because the laws were not allowing us to do anything, but we still made sure. We have never kept quiet on any newspaper report. Never. We don't respond to gossip. Otherwise, we'll spend all our lives. Tomorrow they say, national chair, we must release a statement. Hey, we must release a statement. When you wake up in the morning, Lian, what is the gossip saying today? Yeah, write something. No. We're never under pressure. You can't say you are under pressure in the same sentence and say you didn't say anything. Under pressure would have meant we must respond, and we responded. Let me tell you, my brother, we don't respond to Twitter. We respond to our members. It doesn't matter what Twitter says. I've got 4 million plus followers on Twitter. I tweet and disappear. All I do is to retweet, and I retweet even ideas I don't agree with. Right? But I don't look at comments. I don't care. I use it to inform the people. I use it to defend the organization. That's it. How you feel about me on Twitter, I always knew that world is not real. Because a person speaks rubbish about you on Twitter now, and then they see you at the mall. They jump like headless chickens. The way they are so stupid, they even say, I'm the one who tweeted about you on Twitter. I will stop doing it. They feel very brave behind the desktop. In real life, they are cowards. You take that to heart. Also, Fatih, you will be attacked by heart attack. If you go and read one thing, one by one, you'll die. You will die. That time, a person is tweeting because he's on a free hotspot, Wi-Fi hotspot. But about Twitter, but you are the millionaire, or Elon Musk, but I'm much away to get off. Those people, you are successful, blind. They forget what they've tweeted. They even forget what they've tweeted. They are just driven by what is trending. This lady of a beauty contest, Miss South Africa, Chidima. Twitter, hey, Chidima, hey, we supported Chidima. We still do. Why? It's a black person. You don't say support black people and a black person gets attacked in a manner they did. And you keep quiet and then come and preach black unity. Where a black person is attacked, you must first defend and ask after what happened. But the mother defrauded the papers already. Where now your mother man, go and fix that thing. You don't. We don't know what were the reasons those people did what they did. We've never dared to ask. But we equally don't know, for such a long time, why are we hearing about Chidima today when she's about to become Miss South Africa against white contestants? Twitter was against us, by the way. Even noticeable faces of EFF were against us. We stood firm. Because we don't care what the trends are saying. Always stand on the side of the truth. Always. And the truth is, black people are hated everywhere. And we will fight for them. We are going to fight for black people who are also fighting us for fighting for them. We won't stop. Because there are black people who are fighting us. Well, I still get the same pressure. When the EFF wins, it's not Malema, it's EFF. When it fails, it's Malema. Let's take, for instance, over the weekend, the Sunday World says Malema beefs up the legal team. Which legal team did I don't have any matter in court with anyone. It's the EFF. It's the EFF legal team that is going to defend the case of the EFF against Palapal. Malema, my grandmother's surname, just get written like that everywhere. That's not my surname. I don't know my father. That's my grandmother's surname. That's my mother's surname. So, I don't understand. I still have the same pressure. But what makes me happy is that the EFF has grown as a brand beyond Julius Malema. And Ipsos has presented that research to the EFF. It's not me. Ipsos came and said the EFF brand has surpassed the brand Malema. Will the EFF live without you? No. This EFF, I'm going to be part of it until it will never have a day without Malema EFF. Will it live without you as a president? Yes. But I'm not leaving EFF for anything. So there will never be EFF without Malema. And you know what is worse about Malema? Is that Malema is a founding president of the EFF. So there is no way you can do away with him. He's not some president who came in the middle of the existence of he founded it. That's why I can leave. And you know the good thing to leave when it's still nice is that those who come after you will still come and consult you, will still invite you to events. They will not be hostility. I'm going to leave the EFF chamber. I've set boundaries for myself. I know when. For now, you're still going to have to keep up with me. I'm here. The whole of this agenda that is being pushed is to get me to be demoralized. Whether you are turned out, turned corner, and I'm not like Buteles. I work according to plan. You are not going to remove me through a coffin. Angiphume ngebhokisi. Ngizophuma ngihamba. Ngisambela mna ngiye farming. Ngiyolima. Umalema ayolima. So, yo, lesatlo ba le problem. Inongo hotelela. 43 years old now. Very young. You can see the body is of a 33-year-old. You can see the skin is glowing, no problems. We're cruising nicely. Isn't those akona? Siyahamba baba. We're happy in the EFF, and that's what it's going to be. Floyd is a very great singer, by the way. You must play videos of Floyd singing. He used to like that song of saying that we don't doubt ourselves. EFF, I should marry. I used to sing that in Tsonga. And as Noval. What? Not as Noval. Lentosie Nzayo. What is the... Yeah, he used to sing that song. Batulane J used to sing that. Floyd used to sing. Oh, what a great singer we lost. So that's answering your question, which great singer left. And even Dali sings, by the way. Yeah, but even Dali sings. Yeah, even Dali sings. And all of us sings, by the way. I also sing. I'm a very good singer. So you must never give that trophy to some individual and take away our revolutionary responsibility that we exercise with pride of singing revolutionary songs. Because there were no idols held here in the EFF, and they said so and so won an idol. There's no one. Yeah, we're all great singers. And really want to take this opportunity, members of the media, to thank you. We've been together for the past 5 years. The only media house we've been seen is ENCA. We had a meeting with them, and we will announce a decision very soon, because we don't enjoy blocking any media from any event of the EFF. It's not what we exist for. The ENCA will tell you in their own right and interview that those who left made it very difficult for them to reach out because they were going through them and all manner of things. But we finally met, and a decision will be communicated, because we want everybody here. We can't say Daily Maverick is a media, because it's not a media. And that's pure gangsterism. Out. Someone uses it going from their own dining room to drive a certain narrative. It's not a media house at all. It's like saying EFF podcast is a media house. It's not a media house. It's pushing EFF propaganda pure. But we don't do it pretending that it's a media house. It has been a very fruitful, exciting 5 years. But this year has been a very painful year. With the election outcome and with the recent developments, we didn't close it with a bang. To lose members is not an easy thing. Even if it's one member, it's a painful experience. But we are born to do this thing. We are born to lead society. And we can't be crybabies. You know, I was brought up by a grandmother. I've never seen my grandmother cry, not once. Whether a person dies, whether there's a bad thing happening, she's the one who was communicating bad decisions. Only saw her cry for the first time when they announced the death of my mother. And I always asked myself, why is this old woman not crying? Like, we'll be crying and announce so and so passed away. And then everybody will cry and all of that. She never cried. Why? She was a leader. She knew the day I cry, these people are going to collapse. I'm leading these people. We cannot be crybabies as leaders. We are hurt, but we are not crybabies. the more victories are still to come. And we'll celebrate more victories of this organization. Out of difficult period, a new thing and beautiful thing will be born. We have to go through this test to demonstrate if we are here to stay or not. It's a necessary test which we have to pass with flying colors. Thank you very much. What was that? Which question on redesign? Oh, I answered it. I spoke about loyalty. And what I'm saying is that organization of a dictator, it critiques itself in that organizational redesign. It's not written by Business Day, that thing you're quoting. It's written by us critiquing ourselves. Yet we are called dictators. People who can say, the people who are in parliament, they are not loyal to the organization. They are loyal to their positions, the leadership and this and that. It's us. Before it goes anywhere, it's us who discuss it and say, now we have polished it enough, it's proper, let's take it out. It's a constructive criticism of the organization, and the delegates are beginning to respond to it. And they did so during the weekend. They will do so on the 12th to the 15th. On the 12th, we are registering delegates at UJ Soweto campus, and all of you members of the media must be registered there. No chance takers will be registered as masquerading as media. Then from there, our delegates, it's going to be a smooth process. We have registered our delegates already in the PGAs. When they walk in, they produce their ID, it gets punched on the laptop. I almost said computer because I'm that old. And then it gives out your details. The whole name tag will appear. So they will sit this side, type your name, and then the name tag will appear on your side. Then you will be taken a beautiful photo, which is going to fit on that space. If they've not done that yet, they've done that already. So then the name tag will come, and then you will be asked if all of those details are yours and they are proper. You say yes. It gets printed on the next chair, and then it gets issued out. Then you sign that you have received your name tag. Let me tell you what is more beautiful. And that's why I'm looking forward to that beautiful conference, because it's going to be constituted out of 2,500 delegates. 1,600 and something CD. Out of 2,500, 1,600 plus are females. More than 50%. So we are going to a women's league conference there. It's women. That's why it's so peaceful. Women are people of peace. That's why it's going to look so beautiful, because majority will be women. Imagine you get into a taxi, you are hiking to Zanin, and then some Kumbi stops. When you open it, it's full of men, and you are a man yourself. You're like, I know, I made a mistake, you can pass. We're not a hostel. Unlike the other thing that people went to. It can't claim these things that we are claiming. Not even the ANC can claim these numbers of women. You say you are fighting for women. You go to a party of patriarchy, a party that has got no proper women representative, even at the highest form of leadership. And you can't say there's nothing I can do, it's democracy, because you are the one who appoints. Even in the appointment, you see no capable woman. So I'm happy that we are going into this kind of a beautiful conference. South Africa, relax, sit back, take your popcorns. nice movie is going to start. 12 December. And then it will finish 15 December. I get to 15 December. Traffic ya poloko aneke matata. Mara reda no bonchana redujiria 15 December. I can promise you a spectacular conference, the most beautiful conference, both in design, in logistics, media. You'll have your own area. It will have all types of laminates. The hard ones will be provided once the conference closes. During the day, you must be sober. You are not getting nothing. You will get after. Food, lounge will be arranged for media. Business lounge is arranged for any businessman who wants to come. As long as you are not MKP, you can come here. Our biggest end, they want to see anything that has got to do with that. Then, business lounge is there. Unlike the media house, the business lounge, you pay. If you are a company, you want to bring 10 people, so much teaching? 500,000. Come and relax. Come and listen to the proceedings. When you get bored by us, you can retreat to your own lounge. All things will be provided at those business lounges. Any businessman who wants to promote anything. I was so happy when I entered Limpopo PGA. There was an ambulance company. And that ambulance company was black-owned. But it didn't look only like an ambulance company. It looked like some medical aid. It's just that I didn't ask too much. It looked like it provides facilities beyond ambulances. They came and set up nicely at that PGA. I went to check their stall. Anyone who wants to come and show off, exhibit their business and anything, come. You are more than welcome. The EFF is not anti-business. Even white people who want to come and show their agricultural equipments, they are a company that deals with agricultural equipments, come, because we are the people of the land. When you deal with agriculture, you are dealing with us. Come here and come and appreciate the beauty of the EFF. So, we've got, as the EFF, more than 1,000 public representatives. We've got a support from black middle class. So you've got any product you want to sell. Majority of these people are not going to be matriculous people, are not going to be unemployed people. They are of a particular category, which might be a target of your business. I'm selling your business lounge now because you're not selling. So please, fellow South Africans, let's go and come and support, especially business people, support the exhibition of the EFF. It's not only 500,000 because someone will say it's expensive. 500,000, 10 people. The next one, 250 for 5 people, individual, 50,000 individual. There's a one of 100,000. So contact the office of the TG. You might not be a delegate and you wish to come. Do you have 50,000? Come here. You'll have your lounge and then you'll participate, but you must know when the real business happens, you are going to be excused to the lounge. Thank you very much. You are invited to lunch, members of the media, and we are going to have a lot of media interactions, one-on-one, with a lot of media houses. We may not do all of you, but you can't say, I mean, I'm a human being, but so kita no topa mola print, radio, this, that, but all sections of the media will be accommodated, including podcasts. We'll do podcasts where we can be asked anything. There is no wrong question, Sito. There is a wrong answer. Media can ask anything. How you answer is your own business. Thank you.